My first guest tonight has starred in such films as Election, Sweet Home Alabama, and the Legally Blonde movies. Well, starting this Friday, you can see her in the new movie Walk the Line. Please welcome Reese Witherspoon. Thanks so much for being here.
Congratulations. I heard you had a baby.
I had a baby, yeah, just a couple of days ago.
Have a baby.
I actually did it. I had the baby. It's never been done before. No, we had a baby. Yeah, not that bad. It was a couple of days ago, last Wednesday, my wife gave birth to a boy, which is our first boy, so we were very excited. Yeah. But now it's this whole new... it's great that you're on tonight because I don't know what I'm doing. And you actually have a little girl and a little boy.
Yeah.
And so you can help me out.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing either, but...
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Are they, I mean, because...
You don't have to have a license. Apparently.
You don't have to have a license? I clearly need a license.
Yeah.
One of the things they've warned me about is you've got to make sure that our daughter who doesn't get jealous.
Yeah.
So they told us all these things like give her presents and say it's from the baby boy who just showed up. But I think she knows something's up. She's like, how did he buy these?
He doesn't have any money.
Yeah, where did he go?
And he has a credit card.
Yeah, exactly. There's all these weird things like that you think, how is that going to... Did you have to worry about that?
Yeah, well, I think we did that, too, and my daughter's pretty savvy. She's like, yeah, Daddy told me that it came from Deacon, but I know he went and bought it himself.
Right,
She's very savvy, but there is, like, a big difference between boys and girls. It's just, they're so different. Like, even tonight, I was leaving the hotel, and my son, he has just a really quick temper, and I said, I have to go to work, and he went, and he threw his truck at me, and Ava goes, now, Deacon, she goes, Mommy has to go to work so she can make money, so she can pay the bills, so you can keep your pillow in your blanket.
That's incredible. That's scary.
I laughed so hard.
She's incredible.
She did it all while she was coloring.
Yeah. That's why she's got attitude also. I can do this and color at the same time.
She didn't even look up.
That is amazing. The other thing they told us about was, I mean, so far our boy is so mellow. He's just a baby, but our daughter was so kind of intense, and the baby's like goo-goo, you know? Like, he's going to be like...
He's here, he's chilling out.
Here, he's doing a good job, but no, 2 is a whole new thing. And one thing the pediatrician told us to do is when you talk to your daughter, come up with all these things that she can, so that she doesn't get jealous, say, you've got pants in your, you've got pockets on your pants. Little Beckett doesn't have that because she's too little. Like, and I thought, it just sounds like we're taunting the new baby. You can walk, but he can't because he's too little. Like, it just seemed like a weird... people overthink it, maybe.
You know, somebody told me, like, I'm a director of a school or something, make sure you complain about the baby to the older child. Like, he's crying. It's really hurting my ears.
Right.
I really don't like it with the baby. Like, and I thought that was kind of weird and somewhat evil.
Yeah. I really hate your brother.
Maybe you and I should just go hate your brother.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good idea. You seem like you'd be a terrific mom. You're very together. You're a very well-organized person, I've read. Is that true? Is that fair to say?
You know, I don't think I am. And then I have these moments where I'm just, you know, over the summer we went to visit Ryan's parents in Delaware, and they just got in this new house, and everybody was kind of sleeping, and I was jet lagged, so I woke up early, and I tiptoed in and I discovered she had one of those label makers. Mm-hmm. And I started labeling her house. And I was like, and then she came down, she's like, what are you doing? I said, oh, I was just labeling your china in your napkin drawer. And she just was like, what are you doing? It was just odd.
That is like, no one,
odd.
that's a strange, I mean, I can see that some people will relax that way, but you just, you know, it's weird to do it in someone else's home, probably, you know?
Or your mother-in-law's home.
Yeah.
You
showed up early and you made a label for me that said host. And you put that right on your head.
You know, it makes things very clear.
Sure, yeah, clear and simple.
Everyone knows their place. You stay over there.
You stay there. You're a host. I am guest. We work this out. Now, I want to talk about this movie. I saw this movie a couple of days ago, and it blew me away.
After you had a baby, you went and saw a movie?
I actually saw this. This is one of the last things I did before the baby was born.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, I was sitting there with
I'm sure your wife was happy about that.
Yeah, no, actually, she came with me.
I'll just be in labor.
No, she came with me. She wasn't in labor yet. We came, we saw the movie, and then that did it.
Right.
She was like,
wow.
It was that good. The baby was like, there must be more films like this in the world. It really is an extraordinary film, and it's a great love story. Yeah. Johnny Cash, June Carter Cash. This is an amazing story, and what I didn't realize is you sing in this movie, but when you got the role, you didn't know that you were really going to be singing. Is that right?
No, I was a little bit hoodwinked there. They told me I had this job and I was going to do the acting part and play June Carter. And then about 2 weeks after I signed all the contracts, the director called me up and he said, I want you to come to my house. And I came to his house and he said, sing a little something for me. I was like, why? He said, well, oh, because I'm going to have you record all her tracks. And I just freaked out because
Right.
I've never sung before professionally. And moreover than that, it was just, I have stage fright. Terrible stage fright. I sweat, my knees sweat, my ears sweat. When I see more than 20 people, it makes me very nervous.
Right, right. Don't look over there.
Okay.
There's no one there. It's a laugh track. Get out. But you know what's funny is, I mean, and I'm not just saying this. You're great. You do a fantastic job. You're a great singer, and so it's a little hard for me to believe that you hadn't done it before. How did you get to that point where you could sing like this?
Well, we practiced. We did 6 months of voice lessons, and then we recorded an album over 6 months. But that was a long time to rehearse for a movie. I mean, we usually rehearse for a week, and I got to learn how to sing. Basically, this man Roger Love taught me how to sing.
And now you're a little uncomfortable because people, I understand, are coming up to you and saying you're a great singer, and you feel like, oh no, I'm not. You know.
Yeah. Well, this morning I was on Good Morning America, and I was in the elevator with Garth Brooks, and there's like 12 people in the elevator, and there was Garth Brooks, and he's this big country music star, and someone across the elevator, across Garth Brooks to me, goes, Reese, I heard you're a really good singer in the movie. You're so good. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you could sing. And I keep looking at him going, I can't sing.
Yeah, yeah.
I was so embarrassed. He's like, oh, you tried to sing in this movie? I was like...
Yeah, it just feels like, I don't want Garth Brooks in the elevator when this is happening. And then she's like, no, you're the best singer in the elevator. And you're like, not good, not good. We have a clip here from Walk the Line, and I believe this is when, throughout the movie, this relationship develops between June Carter and Johnny Cash, and finally he wants to get married, but you're reluctant.
He wants to get married for a long time, and she keeps saying no, and this is right after he proposes to her.
Okay,
one of the times he proposes to her.
Let's take a look at this clip from Walk the Line.
Well, how's it gonna work, John? Where are we gonna live? What about my girls? What about your girls? What about your parents, John?
Your daddy won't even look at me.
June, that stuff will just work itself out.
No, it does not work itself out. People work it out for you, and you think it works itself out.
Scared.
What?
Scared of being in love. Scared of losing control. And you know what, June Carter? I think you're scared of living in my big fat shadow. That's your problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that my problem?
Yeah, it is.
My problem is it's 2 a.m. My problem is I'm asleep. I'm on a tour bus with 8 stinking men. Rule number 1, don't propose to a girl on a bus. You got that? Rule number 2, don't tell her it's because you had a bad dream.
June,
What?
marry me.
He doesn't get it. He just keeps coming at you. It's great.
He's so good in the movie.
He's great too. But and I did not know that much about the relationship between Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash, and I loved the movie so much that afterwards I went on the internet, and you can access all this video and film and stuff, and I'm looking at it, and it's amazing to me how accurately you captured them and the spirit of what they were doing.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we recreated a lot of the moments that really happened. So.
It's a great film. Check it out. Walk the Line opens on Friday. We're thrilled you could come by. Thanks so much.
For
Reese
having me.
Witherspoon, John Favreau coming up. I'm not just saying it.